Good morning. My name is Chris Zabriskie with Business Training Works, and I want to walk you through today a simple guide on how to log into Adobe Connect meetings. We use Adobe Connect a lot for its unique interactive style of allowing us to present training to you. But I know it's not as common as some other products like Zoom or WebEx or Teams, and so many may not be familiar. So there may be a couple new steps for people who haven't used it before. So what you see on the screen is a meeting link that will typically come in the shape of an email to you or a meeting invite. So typically when you get a meeting invite by email, you may have a hyperlink in it, or it may not be hyperlinked. Some hyperlinks are blocked by your organization's security. So instead of actually going to the hyperlink, there may be some extra words thrown in or some extra code that don't work. So I want to share both options with you. So first is if you click on the hyperlink, what should happen is you should have a window open up on your screen. Looks like this. You'll get a bar that says preparing the room. It should not take very long, and you enter the Adobe Connect meeting. Now, you may have a notification about media access to access audio, video, content shared. The browser needs your permission. So let's take a look at that. We'll just hit display media here and deal with that as the time comes. At the top of your screen, you see there are a couple icons here. There's a microphone icon, there's a camera icon, there's a raise hand icon. We generally put a chat pod. A lot of times it's in the bottom right of your screen. Here it's here with a couple comments and text. You can always type here to get our attention. To connect your microphone, when you log in, it's white. Click on it and it'll turn green. That means your mic's connected, and you normally will see your name appear when speaking in the upper right as well. To mute your mic, click on mute mic again. To turn your camera on, this is not going to work for me right now. Oh, it is. I guess I'm not in Zoom. So you get your camera shown, and then it's a two-step to start sharing. Once you start sharing, you'll be visible to everybody else. You saw there was a notification that came up. Stop my sharing here. To stop sharing, you can just click on it, it'll pause, or you can go next to the camera icon and close your webcam, it'll go away. Let me bring up a couple other points too. So next to the microphone and camera icons are some menu buttons. This varies from computer to computer. I'm going to make myself a participant so you see what participants see, different privileges. So you'll have an opportunity to click on unmute, adjust volume, select microphone, disconnect microphone. If you need to select volume, you can just scale it down or up as needed. And if you have multiple microphones installed, as I do, if one microphone's not working for you, you may need to select another one, and that might work better. Camera, same thing, although here there are fewer options. This one just says start webcam. If you had multiple cameras, it might give you different options as well. And that's really all you need to log into Adobe Connect using the browser. Now you'll hear us use terms like using the app or using the browser multiple times. Bring us back to our normal landing page. A normal landing page would look like this. You have the chat pod in the bottom right. You'll have some instructions on the screen, exactly what I just told you about how to use the mic and webcam. There's also something here. This is the meeting name. It'll be different. This one's called technical orientation. And there's one called speaker microphone setup that can talk you through a series of options to test microphone, test your silence level, etc. So that's usually pretty good to do as well. Now, if you're online, you have any issues, there's a VPN active that may be interfering with some of your audio connections. What you can do is open the app. Now, some people may have restrictions on downloading software to their computers, and we understand that may not be an option for everybody, but you go to the question mark icon here, and you have two options: switch to the desktop application and download the desktop application. Now, I do this every day, so obviously I would have downloaded the desktop application long ago, but I actually uninstalled it so I can show you exactly what's involved with that. But what I'm going to do right now, because maybe I don't know if I have it installed or not, is I'm going to switch to desktop application. And it gives me a choice. Again, it said launch Adobe Connect and download. And like I said, I don't have it installed, so but I'm going to check this anyway just to see what happens and see if it gives you any options. So it gives me wants to open. So okay, I'm going to allow Adobe to open that, and it's really not going to do much for me, I don't think. So let's go back to here. And so that didn't work. So obviously I don't have it installed. Let's go download the application. I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. It just opened in the installer. You see right here. And if I wanted to find that in my downloads files, I could do that. But I can also just double click on it. And it popped up on my other screen, but here it is. And so it marches through pretty quickly. Gives you a couple comments here. You can read those if you want. These are promotional by Adobe. And we're almost there. Good time for getting a cup of coffee. Part of the reason we ask people to log in a few minutes early to our meetings, just in case they needed to do this, but it really does not take very long. Almost there. And now it's going to install. That goes even quicker. There we go. Installation is complete. That's what you really care about. It gives you some option to create a start menu shortcut or create a desktop shortcut. Those are not necessary. I'm just going to unclick that and click exit. So now that's done. So now I have installed it, and this is still up on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Adobe Connect, and let's see what that looks like. It's going to come up on a screen, looks like this. I'm going to get the same window. And now I am back in the meeting. And it looks very much the same. However, we recommend with Adobe Connect, I'm going to close this. There's some instructions. You can read those. That's just talking about new features. You can, we recommend using the application because the audio and video quality is a little bit better, and the connection to the internet stability is a little bit better as well. So go and I think I've showed you everything I need to know. I don't need to compare and contrast this. You have some different choices here. You don't have the open in application or download application anymore because obviously you're in it now. And really the one capability that you have is to screen share if you have the application, which is something we almost never use with our training activities. You will need to reset your microphone and webcam if that's something you want to use. One problem with the webcam sometimes is that if you're using your camera on multiple devices, you can only use it in one app. So for example, I think it remembers me in the web, so I probably need to go back and shut down my camera someplace else before it'll work again. Let's go ahead, disconnect that. But the microphone should work a little bit better. Now, if you have any issues with the microphone, here, right now I was not broadcasting, but it defaulted to the wrong microphone. So I have to correct the correct microphone. And now my mic should be working fine. There you go. See the words? They hear me. And I'll mute myself. If you ever needed to turn the audio off for some reason, You can just click on that speaker icon. That mutes your audio, your incoming audio as well, but I hope you don't have to do that too often. I hope this was informative and helpful. And if you have questions, I hope I'm able to help. It's Chris, and my email is czabriskie@businesstrainingworks.com. And look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you very much.